APREP is the Alberta Physical Readiness Evaluation for police, and it is the second stage in the application process for applicants applying to a municipal police service. The purpose of the Prepping for APREP video is to give you some ideas of how you can train and how you can scale your training if you don't have access to the specialized equipment used during the APREP. APREP test consists of two parts. The first part is a pursuit restraint circuit, where a lot of these exercises will really help you train for the different components of that test. And then the second stage of the APREP test is the Leger 20-meter multi-stage shuttle run, or the beep test. And for that, you'll need quite a large cardiovascular base going into the APREP. Your job is to get to stage 7. So that would mean someone who has been active with training for the last 3+ months. Prior to starting any workout, you'll be doing a warm-up, and specifically for the APREP, you want to do a full body warm-up. So we're looking at doing a hinge, a squat with a reach, a chest opener, and then the greatest ever, or hip flexor lunge right left with a thoracic spine twist. I suggest doing the exercises for 30 seconds a piece for 3 sets, or 2 sets if you're throwing in 5 minutes on a spin bike or treadmill to get that body nice and warm. So warm-up exercises would be things like the hinge to warm up the posterior chain, keeping your chest out. You'll send your hips to the wall behind you, pull your hips forward. And then moving into a hinge with a squat, you would reach for your toes, squat down, reach your arms up, keeping your back nice and straight, and stand up. Next, we'll move into a chest opener, standing nice and tall, keeping your knees soft, open and close your wings, changing which hand is on the bottom with each wing spread. Then we'll move into the greatest ever stretch, which is a hip flexor lunge with a thoracic spine T twist. Working one leg and then moving into the opposite leg, same thing. The equipment used in the APREP isn't available in gyms. These exercises will replicate some of those movements without having to get specialized equipment. We'll do things like lunges and step-ups, and then I'll show modifications to make those a little bit harder. We'll do planks with a weight pole, crank cycle, plate push, and sled push. Exercises will be demoed, and the suggestion for those would be to do 3 sets of 10 reps or 3 sets of 45 seconds per exercise. The first exercise that you can do are alternating bodyweight lunges, stepping back, alternating 1 foot at a time. An option would be, if you're fluent at lunges, you could add weight and do a step up, keeping your full heel on that step, transfer weight to the foot on the step, let it do the work for you. Don't rely on your back leg to push off the ground as you're doing your step ups. In the APREP, you're going over stairs multiple times. This is a great exercise to replicate that. If you wanted to increase the intensity, you can move to a small box jump. Again, making sure those heels land on the bench, and then stepping back, not jumping back off of your bench. And then the other option would be to increase the height of your step to make this harder. And then same thing, as you land, you're landing in a squat. Both heels are on that bench and you're stepping back instead of jumping off your step. The next exercise here is a plank weight pull. I have a weight on the outside of one of my hands. I'm doing a push-up, then grabbing that weight with the opposite hand and pulling it across my body. Another option that we have for a pull is the crank cycle, and you have handle options. You can do both perfectly together. We want to make sure both are perfectly together, because if you have one slightly ahead, that arm is going to have to work harder. The other option, if you can't get the rhythm of perfectly together, you can do a split hand grip. So one hand is perfectly up, one's perfectly down when you start, and then you pull evenly towards you. Options to simulate the push-pull machine would be to place a weight on the floor and push the weight, keeping your core engaged as you're doing so. You could stack multiple weights the stronger you get, or if you have a sled, you can load a sled. Obviously start lighter and add more weight as you get stronger. The sled is nice because it works for the push as well as the pull. In both cases, your core should be nice and strong and you're using your leg muscles to do the work for you.